All right, hey y'all. So I thought this would be a fun little activity because one of the things that I would like to do over time, and I'm not even making it a goal just for 2026, but moving forward because I'm going to be slow and intentional about the workwear pieces I'm adding, is I want to revamp my workwear wardrobe. And that's going to take some time as well as money. And I want to, now that I've noticed my style has changed with my workwear, I want to have that style, my wardrobe reflect where I currently am. And I thought this would be a fun activity to walk through because it'll either give you guys some inspiration for your workwear pieces or even outside of that, because I've found creativity as I've been more creative with my casual clothes. I'm getting more creative now with my workwear clothes too. And for example, this scarf here, this is a long Ted Baker shawl. I live in Georgia. I do not get to wear this often, but I just was plainly wearing it like draped over my shoulders, like an obvious way. But I thought, I got an idea to layer it differently, and I'm going to do three different looks. Now, with this, let me throw this to the side for a second. So, with this, I this is not a top I would wear, period. This top came from Ann Taylor, and it actually is a top from back in the day when peplum tops were popular. So that was a while ago, but I still had it in my closet. And the fact that I'm going to use the shawl as a statement piece means that it's okay that I'm not really going to wear this top. The point is, I want a fitted top, and this will work well for that because it's going to be hidden under the shawl. So we're going to use what we got, and I hope this helps inspire you. Use what you got, work it in, and then when you get those gaps, which I know is a gap for me that I need to find, like a fitted top, then I'll work that in. But right now, I don't need to spend extra money. Let me use what I have. All right. So the first way we're going to wear this is going to be like a dress. And I love that I can either wear it on the white side or the black side. I'm gonna have to take this microphone off. Or maybe I'll clip it here. Okay. I actually got this idea when I was watching a clip from Sassy Jones. And I thought, oh, that's a good idea. All right, so we have it kind of evenly on both sides. And all I'm going to do is treat it like a dress. Gather it here. And then I'm going to put my black belt on. Now, depending on your waistline, you may need to have a wider belt or a shorter belt. Wider belt or a shorter belt. Wider belt or a thinner belt. For me, the thinner belt works. And I love how this makes this little cap over here. So we got a one line little look. And then I'm going to throw the boots so we can complete the look. Okay, there we go. Boots are thrown on. And we're talking about workwear. I think this looks really nice for work. This is thick enough to keep me warm in the colder months, so I wouldn't need a jacket. And yeah, I like this look. All right, another look for you. All right, so another idea for layering, we still have our basic base, fitted black top, black pants. And you can, with this base being neutral, you can do other colors. Just take the concept and repeat it. And this is going to be, instead of it just draping over my shoulders, let me show you, like a plain Jane, typical drape over my shoulders look like this, which is how I had been wearing it and then not wearing it at all, is we're going to make it a little bit more stylish. So we're still going to use the same concept, except for we're going to make this look more like a dramatic cover. Okay. This should be okay. Good. So I've got it pulled down so it's down my back. So look, do not pay attention to my crisscross applesauce hair in the back. I did it without a mirror, so I don't know if it's even. So don't pay attention to that, okay? Pay attention to your clothes. And this is where your basics, your neutral colors don't have to be boring because you're playing with it in different ways and patterns. Okay, so I'm going to bring it together here. like so. And I'm going to wrap it around. I took a photo of this when I was playing the other day. I was like, oh, this is cute. So I'm trying to make sure I'm getting it right. Okay, there we go. This might not be even, but make it even. And you see how it's kind of gathered here. So we're going to just do some placement of it. I'm going to pull it out. And if I want to play with the color, I'm going to let it fold in a little bit. So we can have, this is uneven. It's okay. I don't have my mirror. I'm not doing this with my mirror. So forgive me for that. But there we go. All right. See how this looks like a cute shawl cover up? And it doesn't matter what I have on under it because this is the star. In bag, you get a ladylike bag to go with it. Oops. Okay. Here's another look. I like this and I like how I can do this and it looks different, but I can also pop the collar a little bit, kind of play with that. All right, one more look for you guys. I don't know why this drape like this feels like the on a TV show or a movie episode, and they have the scene where it's like spend the night after, and the girls tiptoeing with the guy's shirt on or a cover to cover up. That's how I feel holding this. But anyway, we're gonna do this like a skirt. Now, I am not in front of my mirror, unfortunately, but by memory. What we're going to do is kind of make this asymmetric. And if you notice, I do like playing with things to be a little bit off, a little bit different. So if you want it to be even, Steven, that's okay too. But we're still going with the base, right? Same thing. And what I'm going to do is kind of make it slightly longer on this side than on this side, like you can see. And we're going to crisscross applesauce. And I'm short. This is going to be too long for me because obviously I don't want this to drape on the floor. I also played with making this more high waist. So I'm going to pull this up higher, but follow along with me. I'm going to change it in a second here. Now I'm just going to let this drape a little bit. We're just going to make this very cute and interesting. Trying to get it on the furthest setting. There we go. To make it tight. Now we got our drape going on, liking that. Now what I'm going to do is take this and fold it over. Now you can either have the belt show, totally fine, or you can do it like this where it's kind of hidden and I still have the fitted top on, skirting effect. So we got a high-waisted skirt that drapes over it. You can, I would say, wearing some skinnier jeans or pants with it would look nice as well, but we're just going with the same base to just show an example. And here we go. Put on some heels with this. Okay, so we got a skirt and we have amped up our workwear attire. And I'm using things that were already in my closet. So hopefully this gives you a way of changing up your workwear wardrobe and inspires you like I'm getting inspired. And we'll do another episode of The Art of Layering, but this is the first one up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Bye. Thank you.